Section 4. You will hear a university lecturer giving a talk on bioluminescence. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40. Lecturer. Good morning, everyone. In today's biology lecture, we're going to explore a truly fascinating natural phenomenon, bioluminescence. Put simply, this is the production and emission of light by a living organism. It's important not to confuse it with fluorescence, which requires an external light source to be absorbed first. Bioluminescence is self-generated, and it's the result of a specific chemical process that happens inside the organism's body. So, how does this process work? It's remarkably elegant and generally requires two main components. The first is a molecule called luciferin, which is the substance that actually produces the light. The second component, luciferase, acts as a catalyst to speed up the reaction. In biological terms, it's an enzyme. When the luciferin comes into contact with the luciferase and oxygen, the reaction occurs and light is emitted. The specific structure of these molecules varies between species, which is why we see a wonderful variety of colors, from the familiar yellow-green of a firefly to the eerie blues of deep-sea creatures. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect is why this ability evolved. It serves several crucial functions. One of the most common is for defense. For a small creature, a sudden bright flash of light can startle an attacker, providing a vital moment to escape. It's an effective way to distract them. A brilliant example of this is the vampire squid. When threatened, it doesn't release a cloud of black ink like other squid. Instead, it ejects a glowing, sticky liquid, a sort of luminous mucus that confuses the predator while it makes its getaway. On the flip side, light is also used for attraction. Fireflies are a perfect example, using intricate patterns of flashes to communicate. This is their way of signaling to and finding a suitable partner to reproduce with, in other words, a mate. In the deep ocean, where it's perpetually dark, attraction takes on a more predatory form. Many of us are familiar with the anglerfish, which has a glowing appendage that it dangles in front of its mouth. This acts as a perfect lure, drawing in smaller, curious fish right to where the anglerfish can snatch them. A third and very clever function is camouflage, through a method known as counter-illumination. Imagine you're a predator deep in the ocean, looking up. You'd expect to see the dark shape of your prey silhouetted against the faint light filtering down from the surface. Many species have evolved to combat this by producing light on their bellies to perfectly match the brightness filtering down from above. This effectively erases their silhouette, making them invisible to predators below. Now, let's turn to how humans have harnessed this natural wonder. The applications in science are growing rapidly. In medicine, the genes for bioluminescence can be inserted into cells or viruses. This allows scientists to visually track how a disease progresses through a living organism in real time, which is an incredibly powerful diagnostic tool. In environmental monitoring, this principle is being used to test for pollutants. Scientists have engineered bacteria that only glow when specific contaminants are present. This provides a quick and effective test of water quality, far faster than traditional lab tests. And what about the future? The possibilities are exciting. There's ongoing research into genetically engineering trees to make them glow at night. The vision is to create avenues of self-illuminating trees, which could one day dramatically decrease our reliance on electric street lighting and all the energy that consumes. It's a wonderful example of learning from nature to build a more sustainable world.